Real people, real cases. This is Verdict Watch.
Is that true, Mr. Lashley?
At that moment, I don't think it was 200-300 people there.
We're not going to sit here and split hairs. How many people were out there? Were there 100 people out there?
Most of the people left when the police
I
had
didn't
arrived.
ask you that. I asked you, were there 100 people out there?
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah.
Okay, so you did you understand where you were supposed to be and that what the officer was trying to get you to do?
Yeah, I was complying with his orders.
Yeah, you came in. Are you ready, Ms. Davis?
We're ready, Your Honor.
This City of Detroit versus Deshaun Dupree Lashley, case number. Oh, let's go back on the record, Mr. Lashley. Ms. Davis, have you found a resolution?
Yes, we have found a resolution, Your Honor. And for the record, again, Maya Davis, PAA 515, standing in for Vasselin Johnson II. So we have we've made some leeway on this case. So Madam Prosecutor has proposed a plea recommendation, and the recommendation would be to plea to the disobey lawful order of a police officer and a dismissal of the rest of the charges, Your Honor. And that would be a 12-month delayed sentence for the disobeying a lawful order.
Have you spoken to Mr. Lashley about it?
Yes, Your Honor.
You want to take the deal, Mr. Lashley?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand, please.
16th, 2006.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, Officer Dowd, can you put your appearance on the record, name, badge number, department for the record, please?
Officer Dowd, badge number 2076, employed with the City of Detroit for 4 years with the 7th Precinct.
Very well. And then Officer Kurtz was here as well, but he's no longer here, right? Do you understand maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines, Mr. Lashley?
Yeah, I understand.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Davis went over your other advice and rights and breakout room, is she not?
Yes, she advised me. All right.
Did you understand those rights?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
Nah.
You know by taking the deal you're going to give those rights up?
Yeah.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Nope.
Let me draw your attention back to August 10th, 2025, around 1:18 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Culver and Courtroom. Hurlbut and Courtroom. Where is that supposed to be? Culver?
Herbert. Hurlbut. Herbert.
And were you in that area around that day and that time?
Yeah, I was on that block.
And what were you doing? What is this? Mr. Lashley was walking in the street where sidewalk was provided. Furthermore, was ordered to turn around and go back and off to the side on the sidewalk. Mr. Lashley halted and continued to loiter. What's over there?
Okay.
What's over there?
I was having a family reunion at a house that my family had owned.
And that is that.
I wasn't having. My family was having a family reunion.
Is that where the house is at the family
Yes, sir.
reunion?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you were in the street?
No, I was. What had happened was one of my family members had got detained, and I was just trying to see what he was being charged with. That's why I approached the police, and they told me to go back.
Well, he's making the case for him for disregarding officer signal. Go ahead.
And
Now,
that's where the incident happened.
okay, so you were approaching the officer when somebody in your family member was getting detained, correct?
Yeah, I just was trying to see what they was arresting me for, what he was being detained for.
And did the officer tell you not to approach him?
No, he talked to me. He said he said he'd call me and let me know what his charges was or whatever. And they advised me to turn around and go back the opposite way.
So what's the issue? Why? What? Go ahead. I'm trying to understand.
During that time, I turned around and I was complying to what the officer said. I was walking with them back, and I pulled out my phone. I happened to stop, and he told me to keep moving, and that's when I got the time.
What's going on, Officer Dowd?
Well, Your Honor, the nature of the contact with Mr. Lasley was related to a block party incident in that location, in that area. And prior to even establishing contact with the crowd or anybody that is, organizing the block party, we gave out a bunch of commands. If I had to estimate, over 8, for everybody to go ahead and disperse, and advised everybody that, that it's an illegal gathering or a block party. And in the midst of that, prior to making contact with Mr. Lasley, everybody was, drinking in the street, so on and so forth, being disorderly. So when his cousin was, being detained and arrested, he continued to interfere with the investigation. His eyes were red, based off of my notes that I have over here. So he might not, have a perfect recollection of the incidents that day, but he was severely, inebriated from alcoholic, substance at that moment in time. But he was given a couple orders to, turn around, and yeah.
I never was intoxicated.
And what? He was given several orders to turn around
and Your Honor, just not listening. He would stop, he turned around, he stopped, then he would walk, then he would stop again, then he walked again, we'd stop. During that time, we do not allow anybody to get behind of our line because it's an officer safety problem. So in the midst of all of that, he is still stopping, and he's still not obeying the command to actually continue walking away from the interaction. So yes, he is disobeying a lawful order to even disperse prior to even making contact regarding this incident where he got those tickets. Because everybody is supposed to be dispersing from the area, specifically off of the street and actually into the backyard of where his said cousin is doing the family reunion at.
How many people were out there?
I would guesstimate at least 200-300, if not more. The majority of which were, right loitering on the sidewalk into the street.
Is that true, Mr. Lasley?
At that moment, I don't think it was 200-300 people there.
We're not going to sit here and split hairs. How many people were out there? Were there 100 people out there?
Most of the people left when the police had
I
arrived.
didn't ask you that. I asked you, were there 100 people out there?
Yeah, it could have been, yeah.
Okay, so you did you understand where you were supposed to be and that what the officer was trying to get you to do?
Yeah, I was complying with his orders.
So he's complying. He's saying he's not disobeying his orders.
I was complying with his orders. I stopped to grab my phone, and that's when I was detained.
He's saying he's complying, so I'm not going to accept the deal.
That's understandable, Your Honor. If I may have a breakout room with my client.
You may.
Thank you.
Go back in the breakout room, Mr. Lashley. Please. All right, we ready on Lashley?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record. What are we going to do?
Your Honor, my client would like to continue with this plea.
How's he going to continue with the plea when he says he did everything he was supposed to do and he was complying with the officer?
Your Honor,
no, I wasn't in compliance.
Why did you just tell me you were compliant? Why did you just tell me you were compliant?
I misunderstood the question. I was trying to explain my side of the story. And that's how I got twisted in my words. I'm sorry about that, Your Honor.
So
Your
let
Honor,
me ask, go ahead.
okay, it is my to my understanding, my client did comply initially with the officer's orders, but at some point afterwards, he did not comply, in which he stopped. The officers did express to my client to keep walking, in which my client did, and at some point he stopped walking, and at that point he was handcuffed.
Well, see, and the thing about it is, and the reason why I asked specifically is that what I know Mr. Lashley, first of all, is mad because the officer told him to move and get out of the area. And by what he's telling me, he feels that the officer doesn't have the authority to make him walk or get on the sidewalk or do what he asked him to do. That's why he keeps on stopping. By his own testimony. So the question is, really, does the officer have the authority to do it or not?
Right. And from the footage, it did appear that the officers did have the authority to instruct my client to get out of the streets. They were conducting an investigation. So there's no question as to if the order was lawful or not.
All right, so why are you sitting up here backtracking? Why don't you just say what you did, Mr. Lashley?
I understand that, Your Honor. I was not in compliance.
I am finding guilty as charged. $240 be the fine. 12-month delayed sentence. November the 16th, 2026 at 8:25. Stipulate the proper cause. Will dismiss the other matters.
Stipulate, Your Honor.
All right. I'll waive the warrant fee. I don't see any reinstatement fee because I think pedestrian walking in roadway, is that a misdemeanor? Or civil infraction?
It says it's a order. It's a civil infraction, Your Honor.
All right. So pay it in any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. Come back on November the 16th, 2026. Have it paid. If you don't get in any further trouble like this, the case will be dismissed. If there's nothing further, Mr. Lashley, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, all right?
All right. Have a good day, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well. All right, Officer Dollar, be safe out there. Have a very good day. And Officer Korskowski, I'll put you down as a peer as well.
I appreciate you, Your Honor.
All right, very well. All right, be safe, officers.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Ms. Davis, have a good day.
Thanks for watching Verdict Watch. New court drama every day. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a case. Leave a comment with your thoughts. We're watching too.